I am a vampire. I heard that we were doing a vampire story. Will you shut the fuck up? To my fellow Americans, I would like to say that this gentleman here that sits beside me does, in fact, indeed, is a real vampire. Will you shut the fuck up over there before she takes and bites you with the power lies which is your heart? Don't get stabbed in the heart. Yes, my fellow Americans, do not get stabbed in the heart.
What in the fuck? Man, get the fuck out of my house!
Hiya, guys. What are the miss?
Really? I come downstairs to fucking piss from 2 fucking seconds and you get fucking Bill Clinton and Sean Connery in my goddamn house.
Couldn't help myself. I had to invite him, dude. You know, Sean Connery is the best fucking vampire in the world. Welcome to Cwsmmc Part 2 on vampires. I'm Bobby.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to introduce myself.
Well,
My name's George and I reside in bumfuck Egypt.
yes.
I'm Lois, I'm an alcoholic. How are you?
I'm pretty good. My name is Bobby and I'm a pothead. An alcoholic, a hairdresser on Thursdays, a vampire hunter by Fridays and Saturdays. Sundays I am a minister, and on Mondays I am a lawyer, and on Tuesdays I am a financial advisor. Nice to meet you.
You got life off.
I know, right? But anyway, folks, going back, you know, to the vampire history / myth / facts. This is what we've concluded so far.
I haven't concluded shit. I don't want to talk about this in the first place.
Is that we should. Dear fellow Americans, will you please tell this motherfucker to
Shut
shut
the
up?
fuck up!
But the power lies within his heart.
God!
You son of a bitch. Anyway, real quickly,
If somebody else trying to do this show, I'll trade you lives for that.
wrap this thing up. I want to tell you guys about the top vampire films of all time, 70. I'm going to read them from 70 to number 1. I'm going to read the title and the years. And if you've never seen any of them, watch a few of them and you might actually become a fan of vampires. So we're going to start off at 70. Bordel of Blood, 1996. Vampire in Brooklyn, 1995. Dracula 2000, the year 2000. Coincidence? I think not. Queen of the Damned, 2002. The Forsaken, 2001. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 92. The Satanic Rite of Dracula, 1974. And if you've never seen it, please watch it. Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Yes, it's good. Number 63, Blackula, 1972. Which was a good film. I mean, I watched it. This is a very good film. 62, Van Helsing, 2004. 61, Fright Night, Part 2, 1988. Number 60 is Vamp, 1986. Blade Trinity, 2004. Underworld Evolution, 2006. 57, Life Force, 1985. 56, The Night Flyer, 1997. 55, John Carpenter's Vampires, 1998. And have you ever really watched that film? John Carpenter's Vampires. You know, that was a good film. I mean, it wasn't one of the greatest that I've seen or anything like that. I just want to pinpoint out that was one of a good vampire flick. 54, Vampiros Lesbos, 1970. Innocent Blood, 92. Ganja and S, 73. Have you ever seen that? I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, and what I've seen, it was okay, but I didn't. That's not one that I would actually rewatch and watch. Number 51, Subspecies, 1991. Starting off at the 50 spot, Underworld, 2003. The Vampire Lovers, 1970. The Hunger, 83. The Wisdom of Crocodiles, 98. Blood for Dracula, 1974. And when they had spelled the title for that, they actually done it CVLA instead of the CULA.
Okay.
Which I found very fascinating and interesting that they've actually done it like that, because back in the period of time, that's how they actually spelled Dracula. And when you quit that shit.
I'm gonna get this done.
45, The Return of the Vampire, 1944. Son of Dracula, 1943. Frostbitten, 2006. Biohunter, 95. Vampire's Kiss, 89. Rapid, 77. Love at First Bite, 1979, and that was one of them that not a lot of people would either not watch or didn't watch or is very unaware about. Watch it, it's a very good film. Nadja, 1994. Blood for Donuts, 1995.
I'm going out of the shot for a second.
Go ahead. And as far as, as far as the titles for a vampire movie, I don't think that I would have scooped down that low to title it Blood for Donuts. I haven't seen it, but now I've got to. Number 35 spot, Blood, The Last Vampire, 2000. And I think it's the one that I've got. I'm not for sure if it's the one that I have or not. And if it is, I haven't seen it. Number 34 spot, Vampire Effect, 2003. The Addiction, 1995. John Badham's Dracula, 1979. Night Watch, 2004. 29 spot goes into Blade 2, 2002. And 28 spot goes into Blade 1998. 27 spot is Vampire Hunter D, which is an animated film, so don't get too confused with any other films. It was 1985. 26, Brides of Dracula, 1960, and that was one of my best films that I can watch. The Brides of Dracula. If you haven't seen it, and I know it's an older film, watch it. You'll like it.
Yeah.
Dracula's Daughter, which that airs on Svengoolie.
Yes.
And it was a 1936 film, and for it to be so old, I really enjoyed it. So if you haven't watched it and you like older films, okay. Number 24 is Vampirus. That's Y-R-E-S, not as a vampirus, as a female. It was 1974. 23, House of Vampires, 1945. And I haven't seen the next one, and it comes in at the 22nd spot. And I know for a lot of religious people, I don't know if they will actually watch it or not, if this is what they believe in.
I think it sounds hilarious.
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
I have to watch
2001, I'm going to have to watch it myself. I mean, that's just one I'm going to have to find and get. The Monster Squad, 1987, which was one of my all-time best favorite films, because Wolfman's got nads. Then you've had The Mummy, then you've had Wolfman's got nads, then you had Frankenstein, then you had Dracula. You had a lot of, in Swamp Thing, Monster. You had a lot of them that mixed into one genre of a film, so that's what I liked about it, which I like to see make part 2. 19th spot goes to Salem's Lot in 1979. That is based on Stephen King.
Which should be higher on the list.
Yes. And number 18 spot goes to The Fearless Vampire Killers, 1967. The Last Man on Earth, 1964 for the 17th spot. From Dusk Till Dawn, 1996 goes to the 16th spot. The Lost Boys, 87, the 15th spot. And let me say back to what you said about The Lost Boys, that you liked the first film. This is the only film that actually made the top 70 list. So you know it had to be better than the first two, or the last two. Number 14, Day Watch, 2006. 13, Sundown the Vampire in Retreat, 1991. And another of all-time favorite, which was damn good, and it should be higher on the list, comes in at number 12, Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
I think it should have been, further down, top 5 at least. Number 11, Shadow of the Vampire, 2000. Number 10, Fright Night, 1985. Number 9, The Night Stalker, 1972. And this is another one that I think that should have been higher on the list, but at least I'm glad that it come in the top 10, was Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992. Number 7, Chronos, 1993. If you've not seen it, go watch it online if you have to. It's one of the best films. It was actually a good film. Number 6, Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust, 2000. Once again, The Vampire Hunter D is an animated film, and I have no idea why they actually put those on the top list, and it's animated. Number 5, here's your top 5. Number 5 spot goes to Horror of Dracula in 1958, which I believe that it deserves at least top 5. Martin, 1977. Number 3, Black Sunday, 1960. And the next two is the best two
Yeah.
of all times.
Yeah.
That's Dracula, the 1931.
Bela Lugosi.
Yes. And that was, I don't know, he's just the best fucking vampire Dracula that there is.
This one's the best, number one. Before I tell you what it is, because it's a silent movie. You can scare somebody for silent.
And we can go ahead and give you the year on that. It's 1922.
And you know the Dracula like thing you always hear like it's played on the organ. That's what that's from. And it is.
You go ahead, since I've read all the others.
Nosferatu. Awesome.
So there you have it. That was the top 70 of all time
And this is
films, and I don't believe in this list of 100% because there were
I don't know.
a lot of them
This
that
is
I read off.
a new thing we're gonna start. I was gonna discuss with you last night. We ran out of time. That was a great idea I had. We're gonna start doing a pick of the week. Now that includes anything we're talking about, subject whether it be good, bad, whatever. It's called the pick of the week. And we do it always before we go off air. My pick of the week is Underworld Awakening. If you haven't seen it, you want to know my review? There you go.
Well, there you have it. There's his.
That list too, fuck it.
No. I need to this list right here. And you know we're gonna wrap this thing up because we've sat here long enough, ranting about vampires, which
We have other things to do today. Anyway.
which we could have ranted about anything and
We're gonna
talked
pick
about
that up
everything.
for a step on it.
But the person who Lewis found on Twitter by the name of Cookie Pop.
Great Twitter name, by the way.
He just been we're on Twitter, you know, which we haven't got any followers but like 3, by the way.
And I'm not even one of them.
And you know he's been trying to get the word out about us. We're on Facebook, Cwsmmc. Everything is Cwsmmc, so I don't have to repeat myself. We would like to hear from other viewers or other followers, such as Cookie Pop. She's the one that gave us the idea of talking about vampires this week. We agreed to it. So this is our first step, really, since we've been doing the show for the last, how long have we been doing it now? For over a month, almost 2 months. And, you know, this is our first time doing it. So thanks very much for giving us the idea to do it and giving us the opportunity to tell everybody that's watched the show or is still watching it or we're not going to get no views anyway. That's, well, you gave us the opportunity to do something. So, in regards to Cookie Pop, this is what she pretty much says. She finds vampires to be fascinating and thinks studying them for fiction is good if you want to write about them. Now, before we end the show, I want to give a shout out about what she has said about finding them fascinating to write about. One, I don't write. It's a good idea for writers, but I don't write, but if I were to write, I will write about a dog getting hit by a bus that comes back to life to be gigantic, who's half vampire, half werewolf, half dog, and half human, that goes around and destroys the fucking earth. Then moves on to bigger and better planets to kill out the life forms there. Now, yes, Lewis.
A wolf is a what?
Well, you know what I
A
mean.
wolf is a what?
Okay, a wolf is pretty much a wild fucking dog.
And a human and a wolf is a what?
A werewolf.
So we don't have to be half dog, half human, half...
Well, you know what I mean. It's just a rough idea. That's what I would write about. But once again, I'd like to say thank you to Cookie Pop, whose real name is Serena.
Yep.
We really like the idea that you gave us the opportunity to do something different, and we have really never covered that. And we scooped down real low to cover wrestling last week. And we don't really talk about that sort of thing either. But somebody had asked me the other day, what our purpose was. And to the person, I don't know. But to the person, and you know who you are, who asked me what our purpose is, here's our purpose. Our purpose of Cwsmmc
I'm never gonna
is to bring the older generation and the newer generation together through music, movies, old books, comic books, you name it. I mean, come on, because there's a lot of people who enjoy the old films like I do. You know, and I'm not really an older generation, but neither am I in the newer generation. So I'm in the neutral generation of I like the new and the old. So that's what I want. So again, our email address for the show is cwsmmc@gmail.com, or you can just leave a description below if you're watching this, and I seriously, once again, doubt that we'll get any freaking views on it, at least but one, and that will be by Cookie Pop herself. Great Twitter name and everything. Huh?
Let's hope.
You know, drop us an email, a description. Tell us what you truly think about our show. If you like us, if you don't like us, if you really freaking hate us, if you want to run our names down in the dirt, which is fine. Criticize us. I don't give a damn what you gotta do. Drop us an email or description. Tell us what you think. Let us know if there's anything that you would like for us to talk about. Once again, we cover from conspiracy theories to
Not to sound like a broken record,
what?
That's not to sound like a broken record,
Conspiracy theories we cover. We
Uh-huh.
cover fiction, non-fiction, books, music, TV shows, gaming, you name it, we cover it. And I know that there's a lot of places on the internet that you can go to watch and talk about all this stuff. You know, not really to watch, but to talk about everything. And this just in. Lucky's Easter egg sale at Aaron's. We also, somebody had asked me, do we talk about stand-up comedians? Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know who you are who asked us that. But now for the final word of the day is, no matter how shitty your life may seem, at the end of every day, all you've got to do is tell yourself it's going to be okay.
Yeah. So go get drunk, smoke some cocaine, go fuck a dog. While you choke your grandmother, I don't give a fuck. I'm so tired right now, it's not even fun. I'm a little cranky today, guys. I'm fucking tired.
But once again, somebody, you know, when they ask questions, when you ask questions, whatever, you know, just drop us an email, watch the show, go to Facebook, follow us on Twitter. You'll know everything that we do and what our purpose is. We're doing this out of free time. Yes, this is exactly what we do every day, but only with a camera in a room. Uh-huh. Move. You know, the we share PlayStation Move. You know, just watch the other shows, and you know, once again, if we get enough views and enough big of a fan base, we will go radio, internet radio, possibly build an own website, things like that. But we want to hear from you, and you only. Don't matter what kind of person you are, if you're atheist, whatever, I don't give a damn what you're, Buddhist, whatever.
I believe in evolution. Sorry, Jesus.
You know, just watch us.
Mm-hmm.
This is out of our free time and gives us something to do. And our motto here at Cwsmmc Studio is, if you like us, you like us. If you hate us, oh well. And that's the point. We want to be hated. We want to be liked. We don't give a shit if you cuss us, threaten us. If you want to come and bomb our house, that's fine. I don't care. I'll meet you outside.
I know
that look you just gave me.
I'm gonna fucking bomb you.
The look you gave me was priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard. I appreciate that look.
Bye.
If you like us, you like us. If you hate us, so well. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, thank you, Cookie Pop, whoever you are, whatever. Find us on Twitter, follow us some more, and Canada sucks. At the end of the day, Canada sucks. Tell yourself, Canada sucks. Shut up. And in the worst time of your life, help me. Help me. He's holding me here hostage. I want to get the fuck out of here. Psst, help me. Do you see dead people?
Yeah. You want to meet him?
So, he's retarded. I'm retarded. We don't. Hey, move your fucking hand, baby. Move it. Now you see me. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. God damn, we're fucking retarded. If you like this, you
Jazz
like
hands.
If you like this, you like this. If you hate this, so what?
Bye.
Well, he just left, and well, there's somebody else that would like to say goodbye to you, and I'm gonna bring him in real quickly. To my fellow former Americans, I used to be the President of the United States, but I did not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky. But however, I did, in fact, once argued and fought with Sean Conner. Ah!
Come pick him up, Monica Lewinsky. Get him the fuck out of my house. Bye.